According to the IRS last year, there were almost 8 million reports of suspicious activity and identity theft related to income tax filings.
Yeah, with the majority of tax filings happening online nowadays, our Patrick Nelson spoke with a Colorado cybersecurity expert about why ultimately it's still up to us to keep that information safe online, Patrick.
It's a target-rich environment. The IRS says 92% of tax returns last year were filed electronically, making cybersecurity more important than ever during tax time. The big tax prep companies do have to go through an audit process to make sure they're in compliance to store our data, but Colorado cybersecurity experts say often people are far too trusting with their information online.
And that is very valuable information for somebody to use for identity theft. And they're going to come after it. They're going to come after it in several different ways.
I spoke with Michael Mercer, who works in cybersecurity for the state of Colorado. Prior to taking the job, he spent 31 years working as a member of the FBI to keep digital spaces safe in Colorado and Wyoming. He says we should all start by adding extra layers of security to make hackers and fraudsters look elsewhere.
You put in enough security controls to where the adversary doesn't have the time nor the resources to fight those controls, and they move on to somebody else.
He says one of the best ways to do that is through multi-factor authentication, where you approve logins from another device, and by strengthening your password.
You do not want to use the same password for each account. You definitely want to change that up. You don't want to use the same one, and you want to use a strong password. I like my coffee table, and then you can spell coffee with an extra E. Add a capital letter in the beginning. Add that special characters in between.
Also, think twice before relying on search results from an online search engine. It could land you on an imposter website.
They'll put in there, file taxes, tax rebates, things like that, little search terms that people are going to use trying to get them to click to go to their website.
And if you're trusting someone else with your taxes, question them about how they are protecting your information.
Where are they storing your information? Are they storing it on a personal device? Is that device have security controls in place? Does it have encryption?
And remember, if you get a call or text from someone claiming to be from the IRS, telling you have to pay them right now, don't pay them. It is always a scam.
Yeah, and Patrick is Colorado, one of the 19 states where some people got inflation relief payments. And it sounds like the IRS is not sure if these funds are taxable.
Yeah, apparently the IRS suggesting some people might want to wait to file their returns. What are you hearing about this?
Just stick to the plan. Tax experts tell me to file your return as soon as possible to avoid a fraudster doing it in your name first. And you can always amend your filing later on if that's something the IRS would like you to do.